Another one bites the dust. Just like everybody under the sun predicted, everybody in this galaxy and a galaxy far, far away predicted, we are not getting a season 2 of the Akash, or the Crapolite, the Troglodyte, the Acolyte, whatever you want to call it.
Yes! Yeah! Woo!
Disney's finally brought the hammer down, and it's surprising for literally nobody that the show is so bad that it deserves to get canceled, but yet somehow people online, as I mentioned on X, it's very small minorities of people, very small pockets of people on the internet are actually angry and upset and act bewildered about the fact that this has been canceled. Nobody watched this show.
Nope.
It was horrible. The ratings were terrible. Everything on the show was terrible. They want to forget about it as soon as possible. And Amandla Stenberg can go do another diss track and dance around in black and white and whatever else.
Why would you do that?
Crying and whining and go on The View and have a struggle session all she wants. It doesn't matter. You canceled. But we're going to get into all of it. You know, I'm just feeling warm and fuzzy today. The weather here in Ohio is starting to shift, so we're finally getting cooler weather. It's still warm out. I can wear shorts and T-shirts, but, you know, it's nice and cool where I'm not sweating my ass off every time I walk out the front door. It's nice. The animals like it. I can throw the windows open and turn off the air conditioning. It's a great time of year. Got stuff going on. The holidays are quickly approaching here within the next couple of months, and I'm just feeling warm and fuzzy with the cancellations. But I am Troy. This is Marks on TV, and if you could, before we get into all this, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell to be notified every time we post brand new content, which is every day of the work week, Monday through Friday. Let's get into it. We're going into bounding into comics for this one. You know, this actually came down yesterday, as you can see, August 19th here for the date of the article. So this came down officially yesterday, the news that we're going to touch on, and we're going to get into some fan reactions. But it was like an early anniversary present for me, because today is my my wedding anniversary with my wife, and it's just an early present that I get to bask in the salty tears of all the fake Acolyte fans. That there were like a small minority of people who actually watched, and they watched, hi kitty, they watched so that they could own the chuds, because there's no way you actually thought this was good.
It's true.
And if you did, you need your head examined. I will say that right now. You know, I always say like what you want to like. I don't tell people what to watch and what to like. But seriously, you need your head examined. This is garbage.
Why aren't you more ashamed of yourself?
No season 2 for The Acolyte, as Disney reportedly canceled failed Star Wars series for once. In perhaps the least surprising development in the franchise's entire history, Disney has reportedly decided that rather than pursue a second season, they will instead be outright canceling Leslye Headland's widely panned The Acolyte series. Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant, Leslye Headland, by the way, her series she got here at Disney.
It's Hollywood, baby.
News of the series, brutal, but first raised on August 19th, courtesy of Deadline's Nellie Andriva, Nellie Andriva, who reportedly learned that the House of Mouse's decision by the way of her own insider sources. At current, neither Disney proper nor Andriva's sources have offered an official reason behind the series being axed roughly a month after it aired its first season finale. Do they have to give a reason? I mean, like, we know why, right?
Yup!
However, it's not hard to guess that one of, if not the main reason for the show's cancellation was, in fact, despite what paid Disney shills and current-era Star Wars diehards would otherwise argue, and performed absolutely abysmally with audiences. For the best indication of the series' stumbles, one need look no further than the regular streaming data provided by noted television analytics firm Nielsen. They've been around forever, by the way. I mean, they're not 100% accurate all the time, but they're about as close as you're going to get for stuff like this.
It burns! It burns us!
According to their Streaming Originals Top 10 chart, the Acolyte respectively ranked 7th and 6th in the first 2 weeks on air. By the time the series aired its 4th episode, it had fallen completely off the charts.
You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
Taking into account numbers reported for the week's 10th most popular series, Netflix's King of Collectibles, The Golden Touch, which charted due to the June 12th release of its 2nd season. By the time of its 4th episode, The Acolyte was collectively pulling in less than 298 million collective watch minutes. It's not viewers, that's watch minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Dissecting the numbers even further, an analyst of these watch minutes revealed that each of the then available episodes of the Leslye Headland helmed series pulled in an average of only 74.5 million viewing minutes each. Divide this number by the series' average episode runtime of 38 minutes, or 151 minutes total across 4 episodes, and the resulting figure shows that at best, and keep in mind, this is a very, very, very rough estimation, the Acolyte was managing to pull in just 1.9 million viewers for the series' then latest episode, which isn't good.
Not good. Believe me, not good.
And I reported on a lot of this stuff in the past, in previous Acolyte videos. You can go check those out in the archives. Yeah, it's not good. I have another article to go over here about fan reaction and yada yada. You know, typical level-headed reactions on the internet and all that we'll look at. But yeah, this series was snake bit from the beginning. I've reported on it, and other bigger YouTubers have been reporting on this from the beginning about how god-awful it is, and I was told to give it a chance. I was told that I'm, you know, just talking out of my ass and all this other stuff, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Boom. The evidence piles up and up and up and up, and nobody, like, everybody wants to ignore the smell of the giant pile of crap right in front of them on Disney+.
That is one big pile of shit.
And they act like it's not happening. They bury their head in the sand, and no, it's great. Girl power, damn it. That's it. The Force is female. Yes.
Done.
We're going to go to IGN for this next part here. You know, this is another... Well, I'll get into Kathleen Kennedy here after this, but real quick. From IGN, let's see. Star Wars Holocron, shocking and devastating Star Wars news today. The Acolyte has been canceled after 1 season. So many plot threads left unanswered. Darth Plagueis, the tie between Vernestra Rwoh, whatever, and Kamir, Osha's turn to the dark side. So many more stories to tell. Nobody cares. All right, nobody cares.
Hey, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Really sucks to hear the news of the Acolyte's cancellation. The show had a lot of promise, especially in its back half, and I was excited and intrigued to see where it would go next. Hopefully its story and characters can continue in some other form, but what a bummer.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It won't. They'll move on from this and not give a damn. The Acolyte has been canceled, and I am baffled.
One of the dumbest statements of all time.
Really? Baffled? I mean, I get if you like the show, but they're like I've talked about. I've talked with commenters before. I kind of like if anybody's seen that forever ago, it came out. This movie, John Carpenter. Like, it bombed. It was a huge bomb for Disney. I liked it. I didn't think it was all that bad. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad. It had legs to it. It was a decent movie, but it didn't do well. I was not baffled that they buried it and pretended it didn't exist, and they never made a sequel like they were thinking of. You know, I don't understand being baffled by that when you look at the numbers. I know a lot of weird people on the internet made it their whole personality to hate it, but it was genuinely some of my favorite Star Wars, period.
Liar!
Many people I know enjoyed it. Sad day. Many other weirdos. Where do you live? Kelly. A dude named Kelly. I feel bad because he has the same, like, hair, beard, and glasses as I do. Yuck.
Ew.
The Acolyte getting canceled is maybe the most disappointing thing that I've witnessed from Star Wars in a while, and that's saying something. Wow. That's pathetic for you.
No! It's just dumb!
It's generally a bleak time for television, not just because of the Acolyte. Everything gets canceled. Nothing gets a chance to find its footing like before. Companies wonder why no one's watching, and it's because no one wants to get invested in an inevitable unfinished story, etc., etc. There are more that you can go over. I'll link it down, the article down in the description of the video, like I always do. So if you want to check out more of these people crying over this god-awful garbage show, fine.
Where's your mommy?
My former co-host of the Main Event Marks podcast, Greg, he's passed away, but I know for a fact he would have watched this, and he probably would have enjoyed it because they slapped the name Star Wars on it. They had glowy light sticks, and you know, they played dress up. But it wasn't Star Wars in any real sense. It wasn't a good show. They crapped on everything. He was the definition, and I'm not trying to speak ill of my friend who's passed away. It's you know, people are what they are. They like what they like. But he was the definition of the consumer, not a oh, I need it to be good for me to enjoy it. It's like, no, you slap a label that I like on it, and I will buy it, and I will watch it, no matter if it's good, bad, or somewhere in between.
Not a great plan.
And I will defend it to the death, damn it. Like, it actually took a lot for him to say that Book of Boba Fett was boring, which it very much was, because he wanted to like it. I did too, but it was super boring, and it was just, like, nothing memorable, man. I don't care about Boba Fett hanging out with the sand people and, you know, whatever else. I'm trying to make them seem like noble savages and whatever. I don't give a crap. I don't want to see him stick fighting with the Tusken Raiders and whatever. Like, whatever.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
This is just another long... another thing in the long line of failures for Kathleen Kennedy at Lucasfilm for Star Wars. And I didn't even report on this a while ago because it was just so insignificant. And it's like, whatever. It's not going to go anywhere. Kathleen Kennedy, big news. Kathleen Kennedy says, I'm ready to retire, but I want to go out on a big win. And everybody's like kind of mocking it. But other people were celebrating. Yeah, she's finally going to retire. Like, no, dude, didn't you see she wants to go out on a big win? She's not going to have a big win. And she's not going to pretend like something is a big win so she can ride off into the sunset.
Get the f*** out!
It's useless, all right? If she does actually say F it and retires, thank God. But I have no confidence that they're going to hire anybody better. They're probably going to hire another strong, independent, diverse woman who don't need no man, all right? So it's whatever, and the Force is, female and whatever, and Star Wars is for the girls now, and it's not even the girl power, it's just that it straight up sucks. The girl power is just like one element of it, but it just all around is boring, and it sucks, and it doesn't make any sense. So even the games now, when you look at Star Wars Outlaws, just straight doo-doo garbage.
What the hell is even that?
Comment down below with your thoughts on all of this. Did you like The Acolyte? Do you care that it's canceled? Are you laughing your ass off? Do you think that this is another nail in Kathleen Kennedy's coffin, that maybe she'll finally get the boot? Or do you think this really isn't going to mean anything in the grand scheme of stuff? But either way, comment down below in the comment section, and I'll converse with you. And also, if you want to read the articles, like I said, they're linked down in the video description. And please share this video around to everyone you know. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell to be notified every time I post brand new content. I've been Troy. This is Marks on TV. And we'll see you next time.